Hello, hello. This is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. How are you today? I hope you're all doing really well and having a great day. So, today I have one of these, and I would like to use them as pieces that I can put a paper clip on. And just a minute, I dropped something. Put a paper clip on, and well, maybe maybe I can get them out of there. I don't know. Whoops, I just dropped one. Darn bunnies. Okay. I want to see if maybe I can recreate these so that I can use a clip on them and clip them inside of a journal page. Let me find a piece of paper. Where's the ones I'm using? Oh, here it is. I want to see if I can clip them. I don't want to bend this one yet. Why not? I might as well. I don't think I need it. So, first we got to figure out where this line is. I do. You might be able to just fold it. I am not any good at that. So I just find the point. Let's see. I take a line like the 5, and I find that first point. And then I rotate this one around to make sure it's about there too. And then I can go through and score that line so it will fold up. Let's do the next one. I find that point, and then I move this one down and make sure it's there. And it's off. It's off just a little bit. So I'll give it a double score so that it will fit better. There we go. Now we have 2. Let's do another one. There's my 5. Rotate. There we go. Okay, one more. I'm almost there. Okay, so we find our point. And then we come down here and we rotate this one in to fit. And there we go. Okay, so now we have the envelope that came with the kit. Now, if you have a Stamperia kit, or a lot of others have them also, you'll find something like this probably in your kit. But I want something that I can go ahead and clip this little bunny onto in the journal. Like this. And then it'll be just a pull out that you can open up and journal in. But it only came with one. And because it only came with one, we need to make another one. So here's my idea. We can either see if we have a stamp that'll make a frame. We could put a frame on it. The kit came with one frame. Here, but it's too big. It came with a couple different ones of these, and that would actually work as a stencil. We could trace around that to make our piece. That would be easy. Or we could take a piece of tracing paper to get this same size, and we can slide our card under there, and perhaps we could draw it. Of course, I can't draw a curvy line. Oh, stand on the pink. Okay. But it doesn't have to be perfect. Whoops. It shouldn't be imperfect. Thoroughly imperfect either. So you could go ahead and trace around that. I can't trace around it very well, I'm sorry. And then we could cut that out and we would have our shape. But obviously I'm not doing a very good job right now. It's because it's farther away from me. I need to have it closer to draw a good line. So I think what we'll do is go ahead and use this piece. And we will use it to trace around a piece of paper. This is a chipboard piece. We could just use this, but I only have this one. So on this green one, say, I'm going to want to put it right in there. And this is the one we're going to work on right now, is the green one. So I want to get my score lines in there. I'm going to find that 5. And let's see, is this the 5 as well here? There we go. Okay, so now we have our score lines. So let's go ahead and fold those in. Just like that. And now we're going to go around the edge with our ink. The reason we're doing that is to show our lines. We want to see where we're going. Okay, let's make sure we have our lines in there. And we do. Look at that, how nice they look. Okay. So I need to leave this where I can kind of see it. So I think I'll do it this way. And now I need to trace around this. I'm using a green here. And I want to use a pink. That's orange, I know. There it is. So we have that. Let's go up here and trace around this guy. I hope you can kind of see that with my hand in the way. But you get the idea of what I'm doing. And there it is. So now we need to cut that one out. And before I fussy cut that out, I'm going to cut it out of here. So I'm not wrestling with this big piece of paper. Okay, I like to use my big scissors when I cut long areas. The idea is to kind of try and watch where your scissors are going, not right where they are. Not easy. And this does not have to be perfect, please. You're sure not going to get perfect with me. And you're always just kind of turning your paper and not the scissors. There you go. So, if you've done like me and you've cut around the front, then you'll need to come back in and erase your pencil lines before you ink, because once you ink, your lines are permanent, because you won't be able to erase them since they're under the ink. That looks pretty good. Oh, one right here. Okay. So now we have our beautiful little box here, whichever way it goes. This way. And now here's this in here. Well, we can recreate that too, but let's do that in just a little bit after we figure out what we want to do. We have another one right inside of here. Now, do we want to make a little bit of a smaller one? Eek! That would mean I'd still have to freehand, doesn't it? I wonder if I could. I think that's 2 pieces. You don't need 2. Let me pull it just a little bit closer to me. Okay. Okay. So now we have that one. Now we probably could just take an eraser and sketch that onto our next piece. Let's see if it works. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so this one's kind of a cream one. So let me find a cream paper. Whoops, sorry about that. Okay, here's my kind of creamy white. I'm going to flip this over to the back. And I'm going to put it right up there. That side. I think it is. Let's make sure. No. I'm just getting it on my hands just for fun. Or you can cut it out and transfer it by tracing around it. There we go. That'll work. Let's see, I got my lines on there. Now, if you're recreating a whole bunch of these, you might want to do it in mass making style and go ahead and do one for each signature. And now I'm going to do the pink. The brown I'm using is Versacolor Pinecone by Soninco. I'm assuming the T is silent. And the other one is a Tim Holtz Distress Ink Worn Lipstick. So, anyway, let me tell you a little bit about rose dyed papers. They do not smell good. Don't assume that they do. The papers smell fine. But when you're rose dyeing, you don't get a beautiful rose scent wafting through your house. You actually pick up a very earthy, deep, earthy scent that is like if you were to walk outside in the fall, late fall, and you're crunching through the leaves on some wet ground, and it wafts up that deep earthy scent. That's what you get with the Oh dear. Which way is that going to go? Guess it doesn't really matter. I think this one's too big. Oh no, there we go. So anyway, you get a very deep, deep earthy scent with the papers, and it wafts through the whole house. So I highly recommend, if you're dyeing roses, that you burn some candles in the house. Okay, let's see if this will fit on our piece of paper that got away. Oh, I hope it fits. Okay, so far so good. We have this. Just a minute, I got a cough. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we know we're going to put this one down here first. So let's do that. And I'm going to use my Barely Art Glue. Put that up there. Let's see. Now they did have their big corner down in the bottom. This great big corner right here. So I think maybe that's what we'll do. Yeah. Okay. I don't know where I got this pink paper. I can tell you where I got the cream paper, and it's an artisan cardstock. I love the way the paper glues and folds and bends. This pink one, not so much. I think I got these at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I think it was Michael's many, many, many years ago. So let's center this and find our wipe up towel. Okay. And let's figure out where this one's going to go. It's going to go right there. It doesn't have to fit perfectly. We just need it to have a presence. We're going to doctor it up. Is there a doctor in the house? Please put a Band-Aid on my journal owie. We don't know. This might not be an owie. This might be grand. It's a grand experiment. That is for sure. Okay, I think right there is good. Now, I could have changed this up a little bit, maybe, and done a light green on this edge. But maybe it kind of looks like it's blending in. I don't know. Okay. Not perfect. Okay. So now this kit came with the bird and it came with flowers. So let's look through here. We need to find the bird. We have some buttons left. I have a lot of those buttons. We might need a leaf. Love. Little birdie. I know he's in there because I saw him earlier. Oh, don't have to pick up each and every one. Oh! Okay. Here's our little bird. And, he's just a little floppy one. I thought maybe there would be one in the... Oh, that's a different one. I thought maybe there would be one made out of the thicker chipboard pieces. But oh look, there's some different frames. Look at that. Ooh, we might use those on the other ones. I'm going to get those out. Okay, so this bird is going the opposite direction. Look at that. Why are you doing that? And you're missing a leg. Oh, he is there too. See? Missing his leg. Okay, we're good. We have a bird missing a leg. So ours is going the opposite way, so he's going to need to stand on a leaf. So we have the bird. Now we need some flowers. And here's this one. Very similar. Those are journaling cards. That is a chipboard rose. Oh, here's this one. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That one would work really well. And let's see. All the roses must have fallen to the bottom. Or I've taken them out and put them somewhere else. Leave it to me, I would do that. Here's some roses for the other ones. I'm going to just pull those out. This one actually would be good for yellow roses, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think it might. Instead of the pink, I think we could do yellow. So let's here's the big one. Now we would have to trim these off, maybe. We have some little ones over here. We have a bud coming around up here. Like that. Oops. There's a little chipboard one. There's a red one. I thought I was being clever by getting these things all stored in this box, but not so much. Now I don't think so. Maybe the flowers should be separate. Oh, hey, looky there. He's smaller though. Rose, yellow rose. Oh, there, that's pretty. Chipboard. There's a chipboard. The chipboard ones are not as shiny as the little guys. Sorry, I should have had these separated first, huh? But I didn't. But I will now, and you will too. Yellow, perfume. Not yellow perfume, but you know what I mean. Oh, marmalade. What will I do? Maybe that's her name. Mara. No, that's not it. Ah, a leaf. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that one. So, so pretty. Oops. Little pink one. Okay, some more yellows. Another white. Another yellow. Oops. Pink. Little tussy-mussy bunch of flowers. Ooh, have you ever made a tussy-mussy? We should do that. They're fun to make. Used to be. Oh, there's that little petal. Okay. They must have known I was going to try and recreate it. Yeah, tussy-mussies are nice. I think it was believed that in the old days they would bring tussy-mussies in and put them in the house, and it would keep the house free of evil or disease or something. I don't remember exactly, but I have to look it up. Okay, so just about have them all separated here. Another leaf, 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 and a yellow flower. Getting down to the tiny guys down here. More petals. And okay. Leaves. White. Oh boy, my back is way, way sore from working outside in the doing all that work on the papers. Why, you might ask? Well, oh, that's a teeny tiny white one. Because it's a lot of bending over. Okay. Yellow. White. Okay. So we have a good amount of yellows over here. We have a lot of pinks. Okay. So we have this rose and this one. Now we need a leaf out here. We could take those off if we want, but we need a leaf going that way or that way. Oh, opposite. We're doing ours the opposite way. Like this. Get rid of that so that this bird can be up here. I think what we need to do is remove these leaves. There we go. Okay. Oops, going over here. And we only need the first 3. So this is going to go like that. And then that will be right there. Okay. So let's start by gluing this to that. But we better ink up first. I'm just going to use the brown on the roses. I could get out that yellow, but I think I want them to kind of have a line between them and the paper. The rose and the paper. So we won't be using the pink. Okay. And let's do this one. The leaves. Okay. So that's going to go there, and then that. This bird's going to go there. And then we have this rose that comes up here. And we'll have to draw a line to this because it's going to be like up there. We have a petal. I think I like this one better. Does it matter? Don't think so, really. And then that's just a single rose there. Got a little thing on my fingers. Little lace. There's that. Okay, so over here in the corner, we have a small rose. I think we better go, I might have to pull this chipboard down a little bit. Coming over that way. See here? But we're making it go the opposite way. And then we have some little roses. Coming in like this. Sort of like that. I think I have to peel these apart because these are too big compared to the little flowers. Okay. There we go. That's better. Now let's do this one too. They really are pretty easy to break apart. They're easy to tear too. So just look for a good starting place where you can almost see that they're already a little bit separated. Once you can get a hold of the front, then peel the back off. Don't pull on the front because you don't want to break anything. Okay, so we have our first rose is actually more bloomed out than this one. These all look the same, don't they? I think we'll use this one. And then we'll put in one of these. No, I don't like that either. Nothing says we have to do 3. I think we might just do 1 and give it some leaves. Or we might just do one of these. And give it some leaves. Like that. Let's do that. Nothing says we have to do a whole bunch of them. I can see that more leaves come up this way. No, that's this way. So from here, we have a nice big flower, which I don't think I have, but I think we do want to use this. Let me see if I put another yellow one over there. I have this one. Oh, that would look good on another one when we're not totally recreating a piece, which is this. How are we doing so far? Oh, I've been recreating this one. Duh. We don't need to do that one. We need to do this one. Oh, that looks so good. Okay, off with that. Okay. We can still do yellow if we want. But we can now look at this piece. And we can put it there. Oh no! Oh no! I won't get that off there, guys. So, so we have to fix it. How are we going to do that? Well, I'll tell you. I'm going to get out some green. Because we have leaves in there and stuff, or we're going to make it look like we have some leaves. And I'm going to find my lightest one and take a look at it. That's Distress ink. We don't want oxide. Yeah, there we go. That'll make it look a little green in the background. Won't be that pretty. But we can kind of shadow it in a little bit. And notice I'm starting near the edge and then coming in. Otherwise you get a great big circle. Which wouldn't hurt it right there, but the other thing you could do if you do what I did, and that happens because you leave your ink open and you stick the side of your hand in it. That's how those things happen. Angela. Okay. Now, we need a rose that will work. Now, we don't have all the stems and stuff on these. I wonder... I don't think there was any. We'll just have to draw it. Eek! Eek! Okay. We have one of these. We're going to put it there. I'm going to take that green. And take a deeper green. Put it in the background. Going to open this one back up. Gosh, sorry this is taking so long. I'll tell you, I am a slow crafter. Can she get it done? Yes, she will get it done. Okay, working quickly. And first going to put this one down. If I hadn't have been recreating the wrong piece, we would have been fine. Time would not have gotten away. So you'll see that this one will go a lot quicker. Now I need to roll that under because we don't want this to stick to the other part of the envelope. Because if it does, this was the top. Oh well, 9 more. Oh my goodness. All we have to do is round that one. And we're fine. Okay, big flower. That one's like a little too big, isn't it? Let's go with this. No, let's go with this. And we need one of these, but I need it in paper form. This right here. Right under there. Okay, we need a few leaves. Okay. We need a few more leaves. Not those. Actually, I think I need this one down here. Yeah. Okay, there. And then just a few up here, I think. We'll be fine. No, it's got to be here. Like that. And then we'll need to draw in some little stems there. So let's start by gluing the... Oh, that one's glued. Let's start by inking these guys up. Well, we know we can recreate the other one now. You guys were yelling at me, weren't you? It's not the right one. It's not the right one. Can't she hear us? You know, I thought I heard you guys yelling, but I couldn't tell. I tried to tell, but they're yelling at me. I can't tell who it is or what they're saying. Well, it wouldn't have mattered. I mean, it doesn't hurt to recreate the wrong piece. I said we weren't being perfect. So, okay, here we go. Let's get this baby done. We could have been done an hour ago. Okay, this one's going to go down first because it's on the bottom. And it's going to go right about here. And then we need, this one is going to get glued right in here. Yep, just like that. I was surprised when that was the wrong one. go. And we need the rose that I lost. Is this it? I think we need the bigger one. I feel like I need a little bit of a leaf there. No, wrong size. Wrong size leaf. Yeah, I got these. I got that one in the wrong place. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm flubbing up. Probably should have used the oxide ink. I wouldn't make as many mistakes. Okay, now we can see it. That's better. Okay. Let's glue these little leaves right over here. Okay. Right about there. And this one. It's going to go there. And our beautiful rose is going to go right in there. This is not the rose. It's not got dark around it. It doesn't help having dirty fingers either. Yeah, too bad. Almost need to just ink it. But we're not going to. We're not going to do that. So all we need now is a couple of little stems coming down. Now they have 3 coming down, but there's only 2 flowers. Maybe. Oh, no, because the leaves would be attached to the stem. So, what do I have here? It's kind of bold. Not very bold. Look at that. It's pretty dry. I just bought some new ones, but I'm not sure where I put them. This is a felt pen. We don't want that. Felty tip. Not a faulty tip, but a felty tip. There's a brown. There's a different color. That one's about dried out too. I should have kept my new ones separate from my old ones. That's a nice felt. That would work, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. There we go. That's what we need. Okay. So we just need it to kind of come down from there. And then this one, ours is coming this way. It's a very fat stem. Got a little pokey thing on there. And then, of course, we're going to throw a leaf down on it. Not that giant one. I hope there's some smaller ones. My goodness. Here we go. Here's a small one. I think we'll go like that. Okay. Just going to stick it in there. I'm not going to worry about it. Best thing to do is never correct your lines. Because when you do start correcting them, then they get fat and fuzzy. And I guess there was just two. I think we'll put a third one. Just like that to cover that up. I think we'll put it there. Because this one would be the right one anyway. And I'm not going to recreate these parts because I want it to still be as flat as possible. But I really don't like how that looks in there. So what we need to do is find my little watercolors. No, that's not them. Hold your ponies. We need to find where are they? My pretty watercolors. Oh, here they are. Little fan brush, where are you? There you are. You're not really the one I want, but this one works pretty good. We gotta get it wet. Gotta open these guys. What you need, honey? Oh, thank you. I have fan mail. My husband brought me fan mail. Okay, let's try it. Let's try this one. I'm mixing up a splash so we can put some paint on there. These are Arteza metallics. Yep, that's what I want. Okay. That really helps, doesn't it? Okay, now let's look at the original one. And it has some pink in it too. So let's pull out one of our pretty pinks. Right here. And it's a metallic as well. This whole set's a metallic set. Yeah, that's exactly what we need right there. Ready? Oh, how pretty. She's gone wild. Wild, I tell you. Somebody stop her. But yeah, that covered it up, didn't it? And let's open these up. Go back to our gold. And look, I have splatters everywhere. Just fine by me. Okay. And I want some more of that pink. Whoops. Getting too excited about it. Just trying to get a few bigger ones. Okay. So, there we are. Our recreation of not one, but two ideas. One we did not glue, and one looks just like this. And we kind of covered up our area with the splotches. I think maybe a few bigger splotches would have been good. But let's see if we did it. Let me clean this out a bit. And we'll just flip this over because I don't want to get the paint all over everything. So there we go. We recreated this over here, not with these parts though. Because I don't want to make it too heavy. I know adding flowers and stuff back there would be great, but we're going to have to add paper that you can really write on back there too. once this is dry, we can do that. I probably should have covered up my flowers and not splattered them. Oh, it wipes right off of the flowers. Oh dear. I hope it doesn't wipe off of everything. Well, the gold isn't wiping off, but most of it is. Oh yeah, that does look better. It just wasn't dry. There. These kind of have a plasticky fill on top, these flowers, but it's just the whatever paper they use. But yeah, so there we are. Our recreation is done. So what do you think? Did we do okay? One in yellow, one in pink. So anyway, that is it for today, and I kept you way longer than I should have, so I'll probably delete out the whole piece where I made the mistake. Let's close these up and see how they look. These won't lay down flat. Oh yeah, I could have made this a little longer. Could have painted those in, and that would have looked better. And sometimes I think it's easier to paint than it is to just use a pen, but I don't know. I should have kept on with my pen and ink drawings. They were very pretty. Okay, so we did not have time to do this part though. The little gold, which I would love to have done. But we'll do that maybe next time. Anyway, if you want to do these, know that you can recreate them. Take a snapshot here and you can recreate the one I did. You can recreate theirs if you want. So just know that you need to say that you recreated it from a picture. Okay, I'm done. I'm going now. I hope you all had a great time, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you later. Bye.